Good evening and good morning. Tonight we'll be having an in-depth discussion with Antarctica's coolest band, The Cast Before the Break. We're going to have an informative Q&A session with these three gentlemen here. Jeremy, TJ, and lovely Jordan.
Hello.
We have some questions here by some of their most loyal and dedicated fans, organized into several categories. Potpourri, the album breakdown, other band members with a quotation mark, Coleman Knock on My Door, and the blank before the blank. So, let's start first. Do you guys have any preference as to which category you'd like to answer first from one of your lovely fans?
Well, I guess I'm speaking for everyone on this one, where I would like to go for the album breakdown.
Album breakdown.
Good choice.
Okay. Obviously the album in question is As Your Shoulders Turn on You. How many songs are on this album?
It doesn't matter how many songs there are, actually, because the album is just pure genius. That's all there is to it. I think the guys will agree with that.
It's only a number, right?
It's only a number.
Am I right?
When there's genius involved, you don't need song lengths, titles, numbers. It's all just one giant work of genius, I'd say.
There's 6.
6 if you want to be technical.
Informative. Surely informative. Do you guys have any preference as to another category you would like to hear some questions from your lovely fans around the world?
Well, potpourri.
Everyone loves potpourri. It's everyone's favorite category.
It smells nice.
It does. Potpourri. Which one of you would like to take the potpourri question?
Next for it. Let's go.
It's an atomic bomb.
Looks like you have to answer it because you lost to them two.
Yeah, scissors always.
Your question is...
That's bogus. All right.
Your question from Tiffany in South Antarctica, hello, would be, if you were a sandwich meat, what sandwich meat would you be and why?
Well, Tiffany, that's an easy question to answer. If I was a sandwich meat, I would be peanut butter, because I don't like sandwich meat.
Tasty. On to the next category. I'm just going to choose it this time. We're going to go to other band members with a quotation mark.
I'll take this one. This is right up my alley.
Who is Bloodstick?
I know he's our drum. He plays drums. I think his name's Ben.
Aye.
Ben Hemingway. He's the third cousin, twice removed.
Of Ernest Hemingway,
Yeah.
the writer.
He's a very sexy man, I believe.
He's sexy, but he's not the sexiest member of the band.
In your opinion, who would that be?
Well,
Hats notwithstanding.
I'd say we're all pretty sexy, actually. Yeah.
So it's a race, and it's a tie. Delightful. On to the next one. Jeremy, why don't you go pick a category from our lovely fans?
Oh, I'll have to go Coleman Knock on My Door.
Coleman Knock on My Door.
We've been waiting for you.
Ho,
It's a
ho,
good
ho.
show.
It was 20 years ago. This question's from Jeff in Somalia. What is the premise behind the album, and why did you choose such?
I don't know.
This one's deep. Could take years to explain. But Jeff, the short version is, I guess the album revolves around a set individual, nobody in particular. There's a young man who was involved in a tragic car accident, was hit by a drunken driver, and is now in the hospital in a comatose state, and the album chronicles all of his thoughts and all of the thoughts of his loved ones around him in the hospital as everybody's now questioning their beliefs on life, love, religion, society, all things like that.
That's really depressing. Did we write that?
In some form or another.
I think you could have put that in one word, Jeremy. The album is epic. With a capital P.
Touche.
That's true. We have time for a few more questions here. TJ, why don't you go and pick a category sitting there in the middle?
I still like other band members.
Other band members. If you were lost in the studio, whose help would you seek and why?
Is this directed towards me or any of these?
I just like looking at you.
I'd like to take that one. I wouldn't be lost in the studio.
That's a good answer. There's just no better answer than that.
It's home.
But if you had to have help of one other person, who would it be?
The engineer.
Wow. That is a train wreck of an answer. You're a true star. Amazing. So, do we have a definite answer as to whose help in the studio you would find? And find him most helpful?
Bilbo Baggins.
Aye. Good in the Shire and the studio, apparently. He's awfully short.
I meant Ben, actually.
Ah, Ben Hemingway, the same one from before?
Ernest Hemingway is third cousin once removed, yes. The drummer of our band who's not here. Twice.
Twice.
He was twice removed. But
Wow.
3 times a lady.
Stunning.
It's true.
Let's get some more questions here. Jordan,
There's more questions.
why don't you go for some... why don't you
I can
ask-
always take more questions. I'll take another one.
Let's get one more question here from our fans we had that sent me this. You choose a category, buddy.
Oh, right.
Yeah, don't go over.
Right. I'm silly.
You don't want to use the pencil. Why don't you just reach over there and just tap it? See what you want.
What do I want? I think I'm gonna go for a little the blank before the blank.
Be a good one. I can't read that question. For some reason, I cannot read that question, so you're gonna have to choose another category. That question is unreadable due
Are
to
you
someone's
illiterate?
illiteracy. I am not illiterate. Apparently, Mandy from South Ticonderoga is.
Mandy, get better handwriting. That's all I have to
Please,
say.
please.
Get better handwriting before you listen to our album. It's too deep for you. Alright, I'm gonna have to take some more potpourri. I like smelling fresh.
If you were a month, what month would you be and why?
April.
Again,
Oh, I was actually thinking that's a good call.
I
again.
can't be. If he's gonna be April, I can't be April. I'll be in June.
Why?
It's a lady's name.
Grandma-ish.
It's a grandma's name.
It's very grandma-ish.
It's my grandma's name.
I was right.
my favorite month would be September. It's that little time period between September and October, and it's just absolutely beautiful. It's when I'm the most inspired. I think it's when we're all the most inspired.
The leaves are turning.
They turn as your leaves turn on you. You're left with nothing but a tree. Am I right, guys?
I've heard that somewhere before, maybe in my dreams. So thank you very much, guys. It was very informative. I'm pretty sure that all the questions submitted have been answered. Very informative.